program guy, it means a lot, the pride. And it also does a little bit with the military, because I was in the Marine Corps. And so being a part of something, I equate it to a family. It means a lot. And we try to instill that pride into the student athletes to help them. And it's hard for younger kids to understand what we're trying to do with that. At the high school level, self-esteem, confidence is a major factor, particularly in the sport of football. You'll have kids that come in 9th and 10th grade that athletically can compete, but they just don't have any confidence and they don't understand what they're capable of doing. So we try to instill that pride, and we're preaching the Tiger pride, and hopefully try to get that to sink in. And generally speaking, by the time they're seniors, some of them in the juniors, it comes to light. Actually, a couple of years ago when we played for the state title down at Pocatello, that was one of the highlights. That for me and hopefully for the kids, because that type of venue for kids coming out of a small school has to be the ultimate. Because, and I don't care what level, if you're 1A or 5A, you don't get that many chances to reach that kind of venue. So it's something special. And as coaches, we think it's special, and we hope it's special for the kids, because like I said, that opportunity doesn't come along very often. I had the privilege of coaching under two of probably the best 8-man football coaches in the state of Idaho, Coach Driscoll and Coach Steele. None better actually at any level in the state, so I consider it a privilege to have worked for them. It was just a lot of fun time. I had fun.
What does it mean to be a Tiger? I guess to me it was about being part of a brotherhood. We had a t-shirt that said, Tiger football, it's not a team, it's a brotherhood. Now strap up your helmets and let's go to war. And I think that kind of sums it up. It was a brotherhood to me. And there's guys on the team that weren't necessarily part of the brotherhood because they either didn't buy in or we weren't a tight-knit group with everybody. But for the guys that did buy in, they were part of the brotherhood, and we all had a specific job that we had to do. And we knew that if we did our job, we would have a lot of success. And we had bad seasons where not everybody bought in, but when we did have success, it was everybody came together and really did their part to make us succeed. And I think it's interesting how different people are on each of those teams. The guys I played with, I don't talk to them anymore, and we weren't that good of friends. But when we got on the football field, we each had our job and we all had the same goal in mind, and so we were able to come together as a brotherhood and work together and work for each other. My best memory as a player was the tiebreaker in Genesee against Troy, where we could have lost several times, and we pulled it out and went to the first round of the state playoffs. And my best memory as a coach was beating Troy in the Kibbe Dome. And I think both of them, the reason they stick out so much, I learned a lot from Kevin Driscoll in the tiebreaker about preparation. If you have two teams that are so equal, it comes down to what you do before the game. And the thing I remember about that game was it was 10 below zero, it was freezing, and Troy got out and started warming up half an hour before the game. And it was frozen by the time the game started. And we stayed on the bus until the buzzer went off pretty much. Got off, did form run, and got after it. And I think that paid off in the long run because it was long and drawn out for being a tiebreaker. We had 4 different possessions. And so we just kind of outlasted them. And the same thing happened in the Troy game when I was coaching. You know, they came out and they went crazy in the Kibbe Dome and wore themselves out before the game, and we stayed pretty relaxed and focused going in, and we outlasted them as well.